administration, faculty, staff, and last but not least, the class of 2020. Whew, that's from Ms. Jackson. Welcome to the Senior Awards Night for Academy Park High School. While this is the first time we have ever had to participate virtually, the truth still remains. The class of 2020 is an amazing group of students who are destined for greatness. Nothing about this year has been normal, but you have risen above the challenges presented to you and have shown so much grace while doing so. Your determination and perseverance have pushed you to conquer obstacles that none of us would have ever imagined. This year is certainly a memorable year and will forever be etched in our minds and our hearts. You are a special group of young men and women, and it has been a pleasure watching you achieve greatness throughout your years at Academy Park High School. Tonight is about all of you and all of your hard work that you've put forth during your tenure at Academy Park. Congratulations to all of you. So now, without further ado, I'm going to start the awards. There is no program for you to follow by, just because of the nature of how we're doing this. So we're going to start with academic awards, okay? And then I'll let you know what's happening moving through. So as you can see, my PowerPoint's up. I have put up here somewhat of a replication of the certificate you will receive on the 12th when you pick up your diploma. My goal is to have all of them with your diploma so you can take your certificate. Those of you that receive money tonight, if we have your checks available, you'll also get that on graduation day. So we'll start with our department awards. So our very first department we have is our music department. This year, Ms. Cubbage selected Rowan Reed for excellence in band. Sorry, I know we can't hear you clapping, but know that we're proud of you. Our next department award is from our English department. So this is comprised of a few teachers. So I'm going to start with the certificate of recognition for excellence in AP Literature is for Cheyenne Phillips. Excellence in English 4 from Mrs. Bongart, Sabina Shar. Excellence in English 4 also from Mrs. Bongart, Peter Suarez. From Mrs. Pugar, Anna Conrad. Jade Frisbee. Aaliyah Gordon Davis. Anaya Wells. Banglay Jabate from Miss Gelbert. And Julian Rich, also from Ms. Gelbert. Congratulations to all of you who received achievement awards in the English department. This is for your hard work and determination in the classroom and your academic excellence. So we're going to move on to the math department. So we're going to start first with AP Calculus. So this award is presented to Cheyenne Phillips from Mrs. Ryder. We have for senior transitional math, Jameer Mitchell, from Dr. McCoach. Carl Achenbong from Miss Walter. Bangalay Jabate, also from Miss Walter. Robert Pinder from Miss Walter. Felix Sando. Andriel Tabolo. In our science department, they have selected 3 students who showed exemplary work in all of their science classes, and the first recipient is Anna Conrad. Ryan Kirchhoff. And Cheyenne Phillips. In our social studies department, we're going to start with AP Government. This award is for Cheyenne Phillips. For American Government, Alexis Bedford. Sean Can. Famata Kande. Francis Massakai. Omar Smith. In the physical education department, these awards were selected for your excellence in the physical education classes. The first recipient is Rogue Crow. And the second recipient is Malik Johnson. All right, we're going to move on to our athletic awards at this point. So these set of awards were chosen by coaches along with some faculty if need be. So our first award is called the Knight Award. So these recipients were chosen from the coaches for sportsmanship, leadership, exemplifying what a knight is. So this picture up here is what the certificate will look like when you receive it. The recipients are Sierra Anderson for softball, Asiya Bay for girls tennis, Jalen Cassidy, boys basketball, Nafis Fox, football, Carrie Ann Heslop, volleyball, Gabrielle Jackson, girls basketball, Alicia Matthews, lacrosse, Utense Nanke, wrestling, Francis Payne, baseball, Felix Sando, boys track, McKenna Stokuno, winter cheer, Charles Spoor, boys tennis, and Tiani White, field hockey. Congratulations. Our next set of award, close your eyes, Jalen. Our next set of award is the Mag Patterson Award. It's for recognition of good character, leadership, and sportsmanship. And there's a male and female senior every year that are chosen. So the male recipient of the Mag Patterson Award is Jalen Cassidy. The female recipient, Sierra Anderson. Congratulations to the both of you. Our Senior Athlete Award. This is chosen from the athletic director as well as the coaches. Our female senior athlete this year is Gabrielle Jackson. And our male senior athlete is Barry Brown. Okay, we're going to move on to our technical school. So these students, these pictures up here are replications of all the certificates you will be receiving by program. We wanted to make sure that we recognize the students who attend the technical school because you spend half your day at Academy Park as well as half of your day outside of our school and have achieved academic success in both areas. Those of you who are receiving these awards have completed a program that you'll be moving forward in the future with a trade underneath your belt. So our first area, they are considered in 4 areas. So this is health and biosciences. We have Amir Austin, health sciences. Alyssa Bradshaw, health sciences. Paul Brothers, health sciences. Nicolette Carboni, health sciences. Precious Davis, health sciences. Kamai Merritt, exercise therapy and sports science. Jonathan Animas, health sciences. David Peterson, dental technology. Megan Snyder, dental technology. Joshua Tangrady, emergency and protective services. Andrea Thomas, health sciences. Enoch Watson, emergency and protective services. Shiara Whitest, health sciences. And Alina Witherspoon, health sciences. In the engineering and computer science, Marcel Cooper, advertising design and commercial art. Liam Gray, Apple Systems and Design. Bernard Jardine, advertising design and commercial art. Francis Massaquoi, engineering technologies. And Norman Samby, computer network systems. For our logistics, distribution, and transportation, we have Curtis Maxwell for automotive technology. And human services, Sierra Anderson, early childhood education. Alex Bedford, Culinary Arts and Hospitality. Donnell Chadwick, Cosmetology. Nalia Dodds, Cosmetology. Leilani Hand, Cosmetology. Michaela Ruffin, Cosmetology. McKenna Sokunu, Cosmetology. Charles Spoor, Culinary Arts and Hospitality. Nevaeh McNeil, Cosmetology. Catherine Turner, Cosmetology. Nycolby Williams, Cosmetology. And Soraya Williams, Culinary Arts and Hospitality. Technology, Azir Diggs, Building Trades. And Nicholas Videtto, HVAC and Plumbing. Last but not least, for our technical school awards, we have our medical careers program, where our one student who did attend, Cremo Mansele, went to school inside a hospital. So he did clinical rotations there. He learned from doctors and nurses, and we wanted to make sure we recognize your outstanding performance in medical careers. This is for Cremo Mansele. We acknowledge those who are inducted into the National Honor Society. So the following students were inducted. The students are selected based on 4 areas. It's scholarship, service, leadership, and character. The students in the National Honor Society must have a minimum GPA of 3.4 to be considered. So this certificate here is just a replication of what you will be receiving. So those who were inducted into the National Honor Society: Alexis Bedford, Kyla Bennett, Thomas Butts, Anna Conrad, Ian Francis, Jade Frisbee, Sydney Furman, Brenda Gordon, Ayana Jenkins, Ryan Kirchhoff, our president, Cremo Mansele, Anaya Maples, Francis Massacoy, Alicia Matthews, Jonathan Onimus, Allison Ostrander, Francis Payne, Cheyenne Phillips, Megan Snyder, and Princess Worley. Congratulations. Every year there is a Rising Scholars Award. Sometimes it's 1 recipient, sometimes it's 2. And this award, as you can see, is presented to a senior or seniors each year in recognition of their valuable contributions to the program, going above and beyond what is required. So our 2020 recipients of the Rising Scholars Award are, that should say, are Cremo Mansele, and also Jonathan Onimus. We have a host of students who are involved in the district musical. So the following students have participated in the district musical for 1 or more years. They've spent a great deal of time to make our musicals as wonderful as they are. So we wanted to make sure we also acknowledge the seniors who are leaving the musical and have spent a great deal of time there. So we'll start with, this is a replication again of your certificate. And we have Elijah Ham, who was 1 year in the stage crew. We have Chase Khan, 1 year in the cast. Alicia Matthews, 1 year in the cast. Peter Suarez, 1 year tech crew. Alexis Bedford, 2 years in the orchestra. Enoch Watson, 2 years in the cast. Reed Rowan, 3 years in the cast. Dominic Vozelli, 3 years tech crew. And then we have our big ones. Rogue Crow, 8 years, 6 in the cast and 2 in tech crew. And Ryan Kirchhoff, 8 years in the cast. Thank you all for everything that you've put into our musicals. They've been wonderful. Next, we have the Community Foundation. I need you to unmute Heather Hassel. As soon as Mr. Hooven unmutes this, our presenter, her name is Miss Heather Hassel Finnegan, and she is going to present our Community Foundation Awards to you.
Thanks, Tina.
Oh, there you go.
We're very proud at TCF to award 2 scholarships this evening to very deserving Academy Park High School seniors. Since 2002, we've awarded over $250,000 in scholarships to Academy Park High School students. Each year, we select scholars that intend to pursue a career in the allied health professions, have stellar GPAs, and excellent SAT scores. We are pleased to award a $7,000 scholarship to each of two deserving young people. The first is Anna Conrad, who will be attending Widener University and majoring in biomedical engineering. And the second is Cremo Manzale, attending McDaniel College and majoring in pre-med. We're so proud of you both. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Hassel-Finnegan. Congratulations to both Anna and Cremo. Both of them, as Ms. Hassel-Finnegan said, will be receiving a $7,000 scholarship. Next, we have Mr. George Rendell. He will be unmuted momentarily from Mr. Hooven. He is going to present the Collingdale Alumni Association Awards. Good. Okay, Mr. Rendell, you're good.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, I had a little bit of a trouble. I'm computer challenged. What can I tell you? Hi, my name's George Rendell. I'm president of the Collingdale High School Alumni Association. It's always our pleasure to award scholarships to deserving seniors at Academy Park and also to relatives of Collingdale alumni. We started doing this in 1987, and within this time period, we have given out over $300,000 worth of awards. I would like to go through the awards for this year. Altogether, there were 5 students who got awards. The first award is Nancy Acuff Gallagher. It's an award of $500, and it's in memory of her, an alumnus of the school, and that goes to Norman Samby. Carson Thompson Award, we have 2, a female and a male. Carson Thompson was our most famous athlete from Collingdale. He was a baseball MVP in the 1934 Olympics. The female goes to Kyla Bennett, and the male award of $500 goes to Xavier Newman. The Mary Kenny Award is in remembrance of a teacher from Collingdale by her family. The award is for $750, and it goes to Kayla Jones. And last but not least, the biggest award that we give, the CHSAA Scholarship for $5,000 goes to Sydney Furman.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, Mr. Rendell, for all you've done for our students and all you continue to do for our community.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rendell. So I didn't want to put these certificates up because I wasn't sure which order Mr. Rendell was going to go in. So we have our certificate for Kayla, Kyla, and also Xavier. So congratulations to all of you again. Our next award is a large award. This award, the application process is rigorous, so the students are required to do a lot of work in order to apply for this scholarship. This is a $10,000 scholarship. It's from Ann Klinger Burns Memorial Fund, and this year the recipient is Jade Frisbee. Congratulations, Jade. We have the Norwood Historical Society Award. So each year, the Norwood Historical Society awards one of our seniors with a cash award of $100. The recipient of this award is the student who has earned the highest average in their history classes. So this is a culmination of your 4 years in high school. So the 2020 recipient of the Norwood Historical Society Award is Cheyenne Phillips. Okay, this next 2 awards we have are from the Chester Pike Rotary Club. So every year the Chester Pike Rotary Clubs takes a group of 10 students and once a month they have dinner and somebody goes and represents them from the school. So each year at the end of the year they give us $2,000 to give to 2 students. So this organization is of business and professional leaders. They're united worldwide and they provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards in all vocations, and they help build goodwill and peace in the world. So the Rotary Club focuses on 4 questions known as the 4-way test, which was created in 1932. So is it truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Is it beneficial to all concerned? So the mission is to provide service to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through its fellowship of business, professional, and community leaders. The students selected to receive the following awards have demonstrated integrity, leadership, fairness, and community service. This year, we're proud to give the 2020 Chester Pike Rotary Club Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 each to Ian Francis. And the second recipient is Allison Ostrander. Congratulations to the both of you. This again is your certificate that you will receive, and you will get the check as soon as we get it from them. So congratulations. Next, we have the Howard R. Ball II Memorial Scholarship. So this will be presented by Miss Susan Ball Carpenter. So as soon as she's unmuted, she'll go ahead and present.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Ms. Ball
I'm here this
Carpenter.
evening. Hello, I'm here this evening to present the Howard R. Ball II Memorial Scholarship to a deserving young man, a two-sport athlete who has displayed the same qualities that my late husband tried to teach his players and his sons: discipline, determination, sportsmanship, and respect. Mr. Ball always felt that sports, especially football, taught him a lot about life because the principles that apply to the game apply to everyday situations too. Work hard for what you want, make an extra effort, play fair and be respectful to everyone, even your opponents. He displayed those qualities as a player here at Academy Park, and he tried to teach those same attributes to his sons and the kids he coached on the Ramblers and freshman football teams. It's always a special pleasure when I know personally the young man who was awarded this scholarship. The recipient of his award this year reminds me a lot of Mr. Ball in more ways than one. He is friendly and he has a good sense of humor. He's always polite and respectful. His grades weren't always at the tippy top of the scale, can you say AP Bio, but he usually tried hard to do well. He even played the same sports as Mr. Ball and at similar positions. And just like Mr. Ball, Xavier Newman was a team captain. The importance of effective leadership can never be overstated. Without competent leaders, neither teams nor their individual members can achieve success or reach their fullest potential. This is true in life as well as in sports. The effectiveness of Xavier's leadership is evident in the winning record of this year's football season. Offensive linemen rarely rack up stats, but Xavier was described by Coach Vo as a tenacious blocker, physical at the point of attack. Vo stated, "He was always the guy that we chose to run behind when we had to. With him paving the way, the team ran for over 2,500 yards and passed for over 1,500 yards. In his only second year of wrestling, Zay went 20-6 with 13 pins. That's impressive, folks. With him anchoring the lineup, the team was able to achieve a 15-win season. Last year, I had Xavier in English class, and I asked his opinion about the candidates that I was considering for this award. He listened to the names I suggested, and he told me he would think about it. A day or two later, we talked about it, and his input helped me to arrive at my final decision. And it made me so happy that he understood the importance of the scholarship to me, and he didn't make the recommendation lightly or without consideration. It makes my family proud to honor Mr. Ball by recognizing young athletes like Xavier who display the qualities that my husband admired the most. I think you really would have enjoyed knowing or coaching you, Zay, and would have been in your corner, cheering you on and supporting you in all your endeavors. I'm happy to present you with the Howard R. Ball II Memorial Scholarship of $500. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ball Carpenter. And congratulations, Xavier. Mr. Day. He's not on? Okay. So Mr. Day may have had some issue getting on. He's a bit technically challenged too. So this next award he created in memory of Phi Tang, who was a former student of ours who had passed away. He was a student athlete. He encompassed so many magnificent qualities. So a few years ago, Mr. Day wanted to find the best way that he could to honor Phi. and he came up with his Memorial Senior Scholar Athlete Award. So this student not only has to play a sport, but has to be academically successful. And this year, as you can see up on the board here, Mr. Cremo Mansolet was selected as the Phi Tang Memorial Senior Scholar Athlete. Cremo, Mr. Day will be in touch with you as far as your award. Next, we have the Jeanette K. Shevlin dorm package. So this will be presented by Ms. Kim Farr. Mr. Hooven's working on it.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Sorry. This dorm package, or it's actually a $300 gift card from Target, is rewarded to a student who has been involved in the arts, be it music, theater, or choral. And this year's recipient is Rogue Crow, who reminds me so much of my grandmother. She is a trendsetter. She is ahead of her time, and she is a lovely person who dedicates her time has dedicated her time to our school and to others, and she is just a tremendous human being. So Krog, I'm proud to give you this, and good luck in school.
Thank you, Ms. Farr. The road certificate, and then. Okay, so our next award is the College Starter Kit. So this award is presented to a senior each year from the guidance department. The recipient of this award has shown strength through adversity, remains positive, supports classmates, perseveres through all tasks, and exemplified all characteristics of a knight. Her smile could certainly light up a room, and we wish her all the very best in her future. Now, this particular student, I will say, has made me crazy for 4 years. I have to say I love her deeply, but she has absolutely driven me nuts. And once I say who this is, her mother will understand as well as she will understand that she has given me more anxiety in 4 years than any student ever has. So I am so proud to present the 2020 College Starter Kit, which will also be a monetary gift card for you. The award is presented to my darling, darling Miss Tamia Avery. Thank you for driving me crazy. Thank you for giving me gray hair. And I wish you all of the best moving forward. All right, this is going to be Dr. Doug Ambler, who's going to present the Alonzo Covert Memorial Scholarship. See you. Okay. All right, Dr. Ambler, go ahead.
Okay, good evening. I'm proud to present the Alonzo Covert Scholarship, which has been obtained by donations from the faculty and his family. Alonzo Covert was a longtime teacher and resident of Southeast Elko. In his career as a coach, he had an undefeated football team and is one of 2 coaches who have ever won a state championship when he won one in track. The winner of the Alonzo Covert Scholarship for this year is Alicia Matthews for $500.
Thank you, Dr. Ambler. I won't make fun of you just yet, Dr. Ambler. Hang tight. All right, stay on. Keep him on. All right, Dr. Ambler, you're going to be up again, but just a second. So our next 2 awards are what we call the Silver Knight Scholarship. Dr. Ambler is also going to present these. So the Silver Knights, as you see in quotes, was developed by a large group of retired teachers, administrators, and staff from the Southeast Elko School District. So each year they award 2 students a scholarship. The criteria for the scholarship are GPA, high GPA, involvement in multiple activities. You have to be an inductee of the National Honor Society. You have to reside within the school district for at least 6 years. So Dr. Ambler, I'm going to give it over to you now. And oh, in case you wondered why it's called Silver Knights, just take a look at Dr. Ambler's hair.
Yes, good evening again. I'm here representing Dale Weaver, the longtime principal of Academy Park, who normally presents these awards. The money comes from donations from retired teachers from all 6 schools in Southeast Elko School District. The first one, the Silver Knights Bronze Scholarship for $1,000 goes to Anna Conrad.
Woo!
The second one is the Silver Knights Gold Scholarship for $3,000, and it goes to Alexis Bedford.
Thank you, Dr. Ambler. Been great to see you again.
Yeah. See you.
Okay, this is gonna wrap up. We always leave our principal's award for the very end. So we're gonna have to unmute Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson, you have a 3 to 5 minute maximum, just like for your graduation speech this year.
Good evening, everyone. This year's recipient for the Principal's Award is an outstanding student. Definitely displayed leadership. This individual was a go-to person in regards to whenever the high school needed something, whether it was related to school spirit, representing the high school for different conferences, and just an outstanding student, and extremely proud to recognize this year's recipient, Cremo Monsalve. Congratulations, Cremo.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
we're gonna have you go ahead and here's where you can give your speech.
Okay. First, I would like to give all of our amazing and distinguished panel of scholarship and awards recipients a big, huge virtual round of applause. And we could also please do the same and give a big, huge virtual round of applause for our scholarship and awards panel for supporting our students. And thank you for your continuous support of Academy Park High School students. And thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you to Ms. Kaiser for planning and hosting tonight's event. And thank you to our school counselors, Ms. Parenti and Ms. Hughes, and all who were involved in planning and supporting tonight's event. And again, thank you to our scholarship panel. Thank you for your support every year, and especially in trying and difficult times that we've been experiencing of lately. And thank you once again, and thank you for your continued support all.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Just one last thing in closing. This has probably been the hardest thing to try and plan. I say this every year, but it is my most favorite night of the year. This is just kind of one of those events that usually is really special, and this was such a tricky time to try and do this. So although virtual and although different than in the past, I hope that you all understand just how proud we all are of you, and how special each and every one of you are. And we look forward to seeing you on June 12th. I will have your certificates ready. And as I said before, any scholarship money that you've been awarded, we'll try and get to you on that day. But if not, we will certainly catch up with you to get it to you. So congratulations to the class of 2020. You guys are a wonderful group of young men and women. Keep going, keep dreaming, keep fighting. You've got this. We miss you all.